What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Premier League Career Mode. It is episode number 33, man, returning today. It's the biggest episode to save, and it's not even close, man. We've got the Champions League quarterfinals, both home and away against Tottenham Hotspur, who we just drew against in the Premier League, trying to get to the final four of Europe's Premier competition. We'll have the FA Cup semi against last year's winners who beat us in the final, Manchester City, looking for revenge, and we'll have more big games in the Premier League as well right now. We conceded the title a long time ago, but only 6 clear of Spurs in 5th place. Top 4 is not locked up yet, so there is loads to get through, and if we do beat Spurs as well, we'll have the semi-final, possibly first and second leg if I can squeeze them both in, but got to get there first. Yep, let's dive right into it. First game today, we've got them again here at Craven Cottage, but this time in Europe. There's something about all same-nation European knockout ties I absolutely love, and taking on Tottenham for this one, I'd say it's dead even for who's got the best chance of going to the Final Four, but possibly now Spurs hold the advantage with no Gabriel Sara for the first leg. Big blow to be missing the Brazilian, but Tice is back on the back of the draw, and let's see if his return can help us return to winning ways. First leg in West London, Tottenham Hotspur in the Champions League quarterfinals. Come on, Fulham. Yeah, I wanted Spurs when we were heading into the Champions League draw. I said I wanted them. We got them. And that's no disrespect whatsoever. It's just they're not having the greatest of seasons right now in the Premier League, outside the top 4. And again, you've got to remember, we're not the same Fulham team we were a couple of years ago. We're a 5-star team. Oh, as Jamie should have opened the scoring from kickoff. We got the chance, but we got to take it. I mean, having Tice back helps, no doubt about that. He is a tremendous miss when he's not in the squad, which is rare, but he wasn't for our last game against Spurs, and look what happened. Oh! You know, with Lance having 99 kicking now, I don't mind bringing him forward for free kicks. Maybe not quite the same effectiveness as Cesar Valente, but he's definitely got some ability from dead ball situations. Dalinga heads wide. Still 0-0, but an excellent start from Fulham. The problem is, against the biggest and best teams, well, how often do we say it? You need to be clinical. If you don't take your chances, the biggest and the best will. They will punish you. He's going to do it for the first half. Tied at 0-0. Haven't been under much pressure. And would I take this result of going back to North London, knowing that Sara will be back for the second leg? So we're a much better team with both Sara and Dalinga than just a one. Possibly, it's a real case of stick or twist here. Yeah, I used this example in the last episode. It's like, as Calvin misses it, and Sesko fires home. We're not a two-man team. We're an okay team, but it is kind of like LeBron and AD on the Lakers, man. Like, you take one of them out, and we're still pretty decent, but you take both of us out, and we're nowhere near the same team. Or perhaps a better example is the Dallas Mavericks. With both of them out there, we can scrape a finals place. But with only one, we're playoffs at best. We miss Sara massively, his creativity missing completely, and in the end, fall to a 1-0 loss heading back to North London. It's not over. When Sara's back for the second leg, we'll give it a good go, but Spurs with a giant step towards the semis here. Big win for them. Yeah, I'm not capitulating. I still think we're firmly in this. Not throwing in the towel one bit. I still think when Sara's back alongside Dalinga, we'll give it a much better go in the second leg. Not panicking at all. Still, following game, I will be panicking if we lose this one. Brighton away, massive contest with 6 clear of Spurs in 5th place. In order to stay in the top 4, we've got to return to winning ways after 9 in our last 2 in all competitions. The Seagulls on the south coast. Come on, Fulham. Yeah, I don't mean to sound harsh, but genuinely, without Sara and Dalinga, we are a completely different team. I mean, we are literally top 10 at best. At best. Yeah, granted, we got Jamie. Granted, we got Lance. Granted, Pablo Torre's been alright in his debut year, but come on. Compared to Sara and Dalinga, not even close. You take Dalinga out of the team, that's most of our goals gone. You take Sara out of the team, that's most of our creativity. So what do you think's going to happen when you take both of them out? Jamie turns in the rebound, Fulham strike first right before the break. But to be fair, like I said, as important as Sara has been, I think Jamie's been just as important to us this year. I think it's goal number 9 in the league this season. He's had a solid debut year. 24 to go, still leading by 1. Can we grind this out here? Just like we did against Nottingham Forest. That's been our only win in our last, I think, 4 or possibly 5 games in all competitions. We've really slowed down recently. A crucial stage of the season. Well done, Sarah. Go on, mate. Well done. That's what we were missing. That's what we were missing on Wednesday. Oh, as he fires just over. 15 to hold on. Dreams of silverware might be hanging in the balance. However, I see Traore. Top 4. Oh, his hands to bottle from here. Not going to matter. Traore almost hit the clincher. There's not enough time for Brighton to get another chance. We'll grind out the 1-0. That's how both of our wins recently have come. But hey, listen, we'll take any sort of win we can get in order to confirm Champions League football. It's not over yet. Still a few games to go, but destiny is in our own hands. Win a majority of them, Champions League football remains at Craven Cottage. Speaking of which, bring on Spurs in the second leg. That comes next. Yep, no one has more goals than Thijs de Linge this year. No one has more assists than Gabriel Sara. And right behind the pair of them, Jamie Bino Gittens. Yep, no doubt about it, man. Without our top 2, we are not good enough to be where we are right now. It's in the Champions League quarterfinals and our second leg against Spurs travelling to North London. All 3 of them out there for this one, and I need all 3 of them firing if we are to overcome the deficit. Like I said, not catastrophising like the old Docks would do. I think we're still firmly in this, but need to get off to a fast start. We concede early, we're in deep trouble. We score early, I think we can flip this script. First goal, I think, is going to be going to the winning team and who makes the final 4. Second leg, come on Fulham. Thijs de Linge. Tired heading into this game, and we've got the FA Cup semi on the weekend as well. If this game goes into extra time tonight, I don't know how de Linge starts at Wembley, man. Honestly, he's already tired, and he'd be absolutely gassed heading into that Wembley game. If he's got to play more than the full 90 tonight, he's already tired. He's played 20 minutes and he's already in danger of being taken off due to fatigue, man. It's crazy. Brian. Toure. Pablo Torre, oh, I've got such a problem with that in this year's FC, man. Players, when I'm trying to bend it into the far corner and they shoot with the left at the near post. It's so annoying. Golden chance. Fluff my lines. Sarri's delivery, headed away. Chance remains alive. Calvin Bassey, Vicario with the save. Seemed to miss-hit that. But this is the start we wanted. I said the first goal tonight. I'm going to see whoever scores the first goal going through. This is the start we needed to keep ourselves in contention. Pablo Torre's delivery. Headed away. And Spurs will clear. Tanguy and Dombele to Xavi Simons and now Dominic. Sesko. Knight with the save. Reasonably comfortable and Tavares couldn't keep it in play. Yeah, simple enough save for Lance, but 5 to go before the break. And I said it as Calvin heads away the corner. I think his first goal wins. I really believe that. If Spurs get it, I think they're going to coast to the semis. If we get it, I think we'll flip the script and win it. He's gone all the way, this left back here. The region going all the way. Sorry with the tackle. And behind for a corner. Yep, first goal, I think, is the one. Whoever gets it makes the semis. Oh no. Still breathing. Still breathing. But Spurs so close to sealing it. 45 minutes, de Linge's gas. We need something special in the second half, man, honestly. Sarah tired, Jamie fatigued, and de Linge gassed. Absolutely gassed. I feel like we needed to score in the first, really, but oh, Sarah off the post! Gabriel Sara off the woodwork. Spurs survive. Not going to get a better chance than that. Benjamin Sesko. Knight with the save. And turn behind for a corner. De Linge out there is just saying, Gaffer, I can't stay out here much longer, mate. I'm absolutely exhausted. We've got the semi on the weekend. Come on, you've got to take me off for a breather, man. Brian to de Linge. Absolutely gassed out there. He's basically just a decoy at this point, honestly. Go on, off you go. On the chest. Oh, what's he giving there for? What for? What for? Must be an handball. I've got to take him off. The dude is exhausted. Sesko on the turn, trying to get around Danilo. And Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons! Tottenham Hotspur are into the semis. Fulham run out of gas. Quite literally in the case of Dalinga and Sarah. And Jamie as well. And normally it's Dutch delight when Tice fires in a goal. This time it's Simons. Wonderful goal. Spurs are heading to the final four. When the draw was made, I said we could take Tottenham out. Ange Postecoglou crossed his arms, looked me dead in the eyes and said, I don't think so, mate. Not there yet. Newcomers to the Champions League. Made the quarters. But you've got to say we probably blew a golden chance to make the final four. The Spurs showing that they have got more quality than us. I've got no hiding place. I wanted them, I got them, and we lost to them. Spurs into the semis, Fulham knocked out. Man, I genuinely thought we had a chance there being dark horses to win the whole thing, honestly. Tottenham Hotspur, I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. Right, what do I always say though? When you've had a loss, you've got to pick yourself up, learn those lessons and move on to the next one. But unfortunately for us, the next one is Manchester City in the FA Cup semi. Oh, it's all falling apart, honestly. Last year's winners beat us in the final. Now we need to look for revenge, but it's a very difficult ask. Going up against the best team in England. Man City lining up in a 4-3-3 attack with Edison between the sticks and the back four. This team is ridiculous. With Edison in goal, back four of Anderson, Romero, Ruben Diaz and Alphonso Davies. Rodri and Nunez are the CMGO supporting. To be fair, a 73 rated Nico O'Reilly with a front three, unbelievable. Kubo on the right, Foden on the left, and 94 rated Erling Haaland spearheading. Good luck, Doxy boy. Yeah, FA Cup semi, and our dreams of silverware look as though they're probably going to end today. But come on, Fulham, we can do this. Yeah. I said this, and I know it sounded a bit mental, but I really felt as though we had more chance of winning the Champions League than the Premier League. Such is the dominance and the strength of this Manchester City team. It's unbelievable. And I guess you could say the same about the FA Cup as well. You know, I mean, it's like having to take them on here in the semis. You know, when it's a final, it's a one-game thing. You know, but when you've got to take them on in the semi, hang on a second. Jamie, off you go! Jamie! Come on! Still, we've got 70 minutes to play, so let's just calm ourselves down. Jamie Bino Gittins finishes after taking it around Ruben Diaz. Fulham with the shock lead, but a long way to go from here. Calm yourself down, son. Well, the good news is, and I know this sounds a bit harsh, but Haaland's just gone down with an injury. He's got back to his feet now, but he's still carrying a knock. So that might be Erling forced off at the break, you know, and that'll give us a big boost. Do you know what will give us a bigger boost, though? Go and tune it up. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't miss a chance like that. Try to cut it across to Jamie at the far post. Nicked away in the nick of time. Haven't been under much pressure yet. With Haaland now carrying a knock, that gives us an even bigger chance. 45 minutes to close this out. Come on. I must say, the back four today have been brilliant. Kubo, Foden, Haaland. How'd you keep that front three quiet? Well, our back four have successfully managed it for now, but there's still half an hour to go. Oh, yes, Mads as well. Give him some credit too at DM. He's done well. Jamie, I see you. Ball. Is he offside? He is indeed. Half an hour to go. We're really composed right now. Still lead him. And on comes Chiesa to make it even harder. Jamie forced wide. Going to the corner with 12 to go. That's a corner. Hey! Come on. As Haaland is now being forced off of Tammy Abraham. Can't run the knockoff for the full 90. One tall frame for another, says Pep Guardiola. But I put 10 men behind the ball today, and to be fair, it's worked brilliantly. Man City have not been able to break me down. Question is, can we just close it out from here? Once again, going for the corner. Going for the corner. Until we're working inside. Did they go off the post? Oh, it's cleared by Edison. Abraham loses the air. Get him out tonight. Get him out tonight. Get him out all the way back tonight. All the way back tonight. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Right, just fucking hoof it, mate. Just absolutely hoof it. That's fine. I mean, Deling is going to be offside there, but it'll drop to Edison. That's fine. 2 to go. Sit with me. Sit with me. Calvin up in the air. Delinga flicks on. Cesar Huerta going all the way. Edison with the save. But it's not enough time. It's not enough time. It's not going to matter. It's all over. The arms are raised on the sidelines and Fulham have avenged their demons and made it through. Underdogs at Wembley for channeling her into Manchester United. The holders knocked out. Fulham make the final. Rearguard, defensive. And after the goal in the first half, shut the door. Fulham are heading back to the FA Cup final. Get in! Oh my goodness gracious me. I've got to say that defensively in that game, absolutely brilliant. I don't often include some defensive highlights, but I might have to overlay a couple on the screen because, to be fair, shut the door. Absolutely shut the door. And it will be an all West London final. I expect as much. It's always funny though because, like, both legs get played on the Saturday in career mode. How? What did they play directly afterwards, did they? How did you get 90,000 fans out and 90 more fans back in? But it's a West London, all West London final. Chelsea, and once again we'll be underdogs. We'll be underdogs. But a bit more even, I would say. Bring on Maresca's side. I think we deserved that. Like, genuinely, we deserved that. We deserved that. I thought we played well out there. Going forward, could have scored another, and in the end, it's very rare you win against Man City and say full value, but that's what I'm calling it. But they can have the championship because we know we're not catching them. Following game, heading back to matters in the league, and now we've got an FA Cup final place. Now we need to look up top 4. We've got 2 games in hand on Spurs, a 5-point gap. We win this, and it's surely all but over from there. Let's get one of, I'd say, 3 more wins, which is all we need, locked up here. Come on, Fulham. Goes to show you that you don't always have to play a super high line and be intensely pressing. Occasionally the situation befits an ultra defensive style where you just look to go on the counter and get your goals that way. That's poor from me, that. And Zakarian heads just over the bar. Mason back in the team for this one as well. First game since the 3-month layoff. I've got no doubt he'll have a potential downgrade for next season, which is so frustrating because it's like, if you look at his goals and assists to game ratio this year, it's incredibly good. But the problem is the game won't care about the 2 3-month injuries he's had. Missing 6 months worth of football or not, EA will still say, nope, he's got to have his potential downgraded. So frustrating, but nothing we can do about that. One of those things. Brian Hill though. Take your time. There we go. Brilliantly done. Oh, Pablo Torre, what a miss. So still tied at 0-0. To be fair, though, a draw, not the worst result in the world here with our 3 Musketeers all out. No Sarri, no Jamie, no Tice for this game. All getting a breather on the back of our win in the FA Cup semi in this game coming in the week. So, yeah, I'll take a point. Extra point on the board. You know, I love to say that. Oh, the players just targeting Nathan this year. Leave my kid alone, man. Seriously. Look how they massacred my boy. Yeah, I'll take a point here. Extra point on the board. 1 point closer to CL football getting locked up. And my 3 Musketeers all getting a breather tonight. Yeah, I'll take it. Final chance for Villa. John McGinn onside. Whips one in. Up in the air. Headed away. And cleared. That should do it. And it will. Yep, we'll take it. We'll take it. Point on the board. Point on the board. We'll take it. We'll take it. Missing our 3-star players. Point and clean sheet. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot worse performances and results. I'll take it. 1 more point closer towards that Champions League football being confirmed for next season. I'll take it. Let's see if we can look up the top 4 to close out today's episode as well. Following contest, Bournemouth, who need to win all of their final 5 games to survive. Basically relegated from here. We can relegate them here in Dorset with a win ourselves. The 3 points will take us back into the top 2. Most importantly, put us possibly on the brink of qualification for the Champions League. Let's get the job done right now. 6 clear of Spurs. Come on, Fulham. say the games have been incredibly low scoring today, so I apologise for that. But oh, what a ball, Mats. Oh, Dalinga, nice flick. Sara. Huerta. Cesar. Oh, wonderful goal. Great little breakaway from Fulham. And it's Cesar who wraps the move off. Fulham in front. If we return to any ways here, that will all but guarantee Champions League football for next season at Craven Cottage. Lovely little move. But again, I said this, man, it's the Three Musketeers. If we're missing Jamie, we're missing a great third option. If we're missing Dalinga, we're missing our top scorer. If we're missing Sara, we're missing our best assist creator. It is Gabriel with the assist. Going for that assist title. Fulham in front. Let's wrap up the top four today. Come on. Oh, no. Easy. Ah, that should not have gone in, Lance, and you know it, son. You know it. Heck of a wonder kid goalkeeper, 85 overall now. On his way to becoming the best in the world, let alone the best in England. He's got to save that. Bournemouth with the leveller, 1-1. Here come the goals. First game today, there's been more than one goal. Sneaky suspicion it won't be the last one either. Great work, Sessegnon. Dalinga pushed away by Travers. With 9 to go before the break. Yeah, I'll be gobsmacked. This finishes 1-1. I know the games recently have been low scoring, but yeah, someone's definitely going to get a second goal out there for sure. Yeah, Sessegnon wins it. Jamie go. Oh, Travers again with another good save. And again, Bournemouth give it away. And Dalinga says, enough of this. Just give me that ball and I'll pass back in front. Deflects up in the air, ricochets to Ties. He says, sod this, Mark, you ain't saving this one. 2-1. He's obviously not going to join the 40 club now, Ties Dalinga. That was goal number 27 for those curious in the league this season. And, I mean, that just goes to show you, like, in order to get a player hit 40 league goals in a season, a ridiculously tough ask. Because not only do you need a striker that's got elite finishing ability where he's so clinical and scores the majority of his chances, consistent service from his teammates, but also the luck of staying injury free. But he also needs stamina as well because, you know, put it this way, we've had to rest Tice a few times this season due to our runs in the Cup and in Europe as well. It's hard enough to get a player join the 40 club when he's playing 38 league games. When it's 36, 35, sometimes even 34, even harder. So that's just how hard it is to get a player join the 40 club, and it's why I've only managed to do it 3 times in all my years playing FIFA and FC. And of course, one of those was in a player career mode. Anyway, this game's over, and it's going to be free. It's Jamie to wrap it with the dagger. In off the post, and Fulham will get one of, I'd say, the 3 wins now needed to lock up the top 4. Dalinga, the top scorer. Sara, surely on to win the assist title. But give this man some flowers as well. What a debut season he's had at Craven Cottage. Jamie wraps it. Fulham with the win. Right, let's do 2 more so we can guarantee Champions League football mathematically if we win the following 2. Starting with this one, Everton at home. Right now, 8 clear of Crystal Palace, and again, 2 more wins confirms it. So let's get it done today. First of 2 required here against JonaDocks' side. Come on, Fulham. In fact, we could guarantee it today with a win. The results going our way, but I want to play the following game anyway because it's Chelsea away at the Bridge. We always lose the West London derbies, but a dress rehearsal for the FA Cup final could do with a psychological boost there if possible. Free kick for Fulham here. Haven't scored a single one in the save. Is this the moment? Gabriel Sara. Oh, what a save, João Virginia. Absolutely brilliant stop by the Portuguese shot stopper. Sometimes just got to tip your hat. Brilliant save. And the wait for our first free kick goal to save continues as Tice gets up. Thank goodness for that. Our form being erratic recently, I'm not too surprised by this. Still deadlocked heading into the second half, and our best chance falling from a set piece. That says it all. But stumbling over the line doesn't matter as long as you get over the line, you know? It's disappointing, but listen, if we get top 4 confirmed, I don't mind how we do it, so long as we do it. And as I said before, as much as I want silverware and end that long wait for Fulham's first major honour, if I want to keep Dalinga and Sara here for next year, and probably Jamie too, nothing more important than staying in the Champions League. Ty says, message received. Ty Stilling, you going nowhere. We are staying in the Champions League and you're staying here in West London, son. Yep, there it is. And I think that also confirms it as well, I believe. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that might have confirmed it. Regardless, we'll certainly be one win away for sure. But yeah, based on the crowd reaction, I think that has confirmed it. We'll check the table, but I think we've done it now. CL football returning for next year. They really need to add a live league table because it will just make things so much easier, especially for Doxy boy and his shambolic maths. But to be fair, Spurs just won, although Man City did beat Liverpool. So I wonder if they've got to face each other in the final 2 games. I mean, what are we on now? We got a 10-point. Oh, it's over. It's over. 10-point gap. 3 games to go, it is over. Yep, that's why I was dapping at the boys in the dressing room. Game over. And Fulham have guaranteed Champions League football for next season. But let's end the season on a high and end today's episode on a high as well. Dress rehearsal for the FA Cup final. Chelsea away at the Bridge in a West London derby. We always lose to West London derbies. This will be a big psychological boost from a win here, heading into that FA Cup final in the end of the season. Final game today, Chelsea away. But our main job is done. Top 4 guaranteed. So we're fine with however the season ends here in the final 3 league guys. What a strong finish, but it's not necessary now. It's always so good if you can win your dress rehearsals for a cup final for 2 reasons. Because, like, number one, it's a psychological boost. I often talk about this. You learn through evidence, you know. You build confidence through evidence. If you've done it before, you can do it again, you know. But also, secondly, because it still impacts form. You know, we talk about how overpowered form is as Delinga is denied by Bulka and it drops behind for a corner. But if you can beat that team, not only does it better your team, but it worsens theirs. So it's a nice double whammy. So yeah, it's always really, really important to try and win that dress rehearsal. Even if there's not much at stake, not for us, we've locked up top 4 now, it's still really important to try and get it. And we want to say to Chelsea, listen, we might be underdogs for that cup final. We know you're still the biggest club in West London, but we're going for it at Wembley. And oh my goodness, we'll be without that man. Nathan Mason is literally cursed. His bones are made out of glass. He's got another injury. Can't get this guy fit this year. Really can't. There's Cole Palmer. Says, watch me do this at the Euros tomorrow, I hope. Gives Chelsea the lead with his classic trademark shivering celebration as ice cold Palmer puts Chelsea in front and says, yeah, dress rehearsal, we're winning this as well as the final, guys. Still the biggest club in West London and it's not even close. To be fair, I think it will just be a bruise for Nathan, but even so, he has been in the wars this year. 2 broken toes and now potentially, longer than a bruise, but probably a bruise. That's a red though. Enzo is off there for sure. And I'm surprised that Pablo Torre's not got an injury on the back of that cynical foul. Red card for Fernandez, and no doubt about that. That's one of those fouls. Oh my word, that was worse than I thought. That should be like a 6-7 game ban. That's mental. However, even with 10 men, Chelsea have just taught us a very harsh lesson here at the Bridge. We're not even close to being in the conversation for best team in England. We're not the best team in the capital. And we're still not even the best team in our local area. Fulham have made great strides under my management in this save. But West London is still blue. Fulham are still a step behind Chelsea. And they've just made a big statement here at the Bridge. The season sweep completed. And they'll be firm favourites to the FA Cup final as well. Man, oh man, oh man. We're still playing catch up to our local rivals. And that'll do it for today's episode, guys. So big thank you for watching the biggest episode of The Save. If you've enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll return in the next one with our final 2 league games as we try and finish the season strong on the back of that loss there and lock up what would be a series high finish in the Premier League in 2nd place behind Manchester City. And of course, we will have our 2nd FA Cup final in 2 years, aiming to put it right this time against Chelsea at Wembley, going for Fulham's first major honour in club history. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll see you for the season finale very soon.